It's a PowerPoint presentation. I hope I did a good job. I'm not sure. Well, you'll see. One of the alternatives elderly have to live covered by medical care, paying less money, is travel in low season on cruises. One cruise after another cruise. Ladies and gentlemen, be open to think out of the box. Who here wants to retire?
Okay.
Yeah? Who dreams about retirement, are preparing to do it?
Yeah.
And do you know how is your thirst for money?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, very high.
Well, I brought two concepts here, investments and trading, because I think to be aware of the difference between them help us to prepare our retirement. And I will show you something very specific about what we are living today. We know that we probably will have an inflation of 4% this year. And due to a decision this week, yes, the official rate of interest is 4.25 a year. It's a difference of 0.25 a year. It's very low to consider about investment, because investment, it means you save monthly, for example, an amount of money, and you give it to someone, or you do it by yourself, saving and keeping to use in the future, probably to retirement. But if you give, for example, to a bank, and you say you don't want risk, you will receive a payment for this money about 4.25%. If you, oh sorry, it's not showing. I did a great. This is one problem of the PPT. I show it more or less between 4 and 25, 4%, sometimes less, sometimes more. I wrote in gray. It's not showing here, but it's not the investment as we are used here in Brazil. We don't see the results that we were used to. And also another investment that people say usually are used to is real estate. But people never think about, for example, the full tenant. If someone goes inside your apartment or your house and don't pay, those people don't pay, it costs to take off people from your apartment or your house. Also, if nobody wants to pay what you ask for, or if you don't sell, you have all your money together in only risk. And I know it was very used in the past to buy an apartment or a house, but if you have more money, okay, you have part of your money in a real estate, but if you don't have, it's very risky, because you are the only certain you have is that you're receiving less than inflation. And people say, oh, the risk is low, because if you invest 10 reais, you know you'll never see 9. But if you compare of the situation we're living, the context, you are buying less things than you have. And that's the point that's my challenge to you. The second concept, trading. What means trading? Trading, you buy and sell papers. You can ask for people from the market. There are a lot of people that after years trading, they start to live as an independent consultant. You pay a tax to them, but according to the orders. And they say to you, oh, now it's nice this paper, now it's time to sell it. And you work more, you need a broker, not a bank. You need discipline because you see the money in your account and you cannot spend it. And of course, for example, if you see here, these red points, you have losses. There are complex tools when you can stop the losses, but you lose sometimes. It means you buy a paper for 10, you can maybe sell it at 8. But on the other hand, you buy it on 10 and maybe you sell it on 20 in a couple of days. It's risky, it's risky. And if you think it's too risky to you, my suggestion is try to think about invest on you today. Maybe pay a little more for a better food, have more time to doing exercise, and not use retirement as an excuse. I know some people that say, no, one day I want to be retired. But do you know if you will live until there?
Wow.
Because people, sometimes they are so engaged to say, no, I'm saving money. Okay, but we never know what will happen with us. And the only certainty that we have today is that we are losing money if we are doing common things that people say the risk is lower. It's not. And if you want, you may also join a cruise, but do it because you want, not because you have to. Mr. Toastmaster?
Very nice presentation. It's always good to know about inflation. This stuff is really important. People don't know how important is inflation. I even have a YouTube channel that talks about economy, but it's a second project. It's called
Side job.
Yeah, it's a second. Now I'm more focused on software engineering blog. It's called Economy for Mere Mortals. And regarding this theme, I would like to suggest you to read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a really good book. People talk a lot. I usually don't like what people talk a lot. I'm the opposed guy, but this book is really great. You should read, all of you. And now, I think we are all thirsty for a break, right? Yeah, I saw. Yeah, first. Yeah. I am thirsty for a break, so I almost lost. The timer, please come here and tell us if everybody is approved for what?
Qualified.
Are qualified for. Thank you, Luciana.
Okay, so congrats to everyone. All of you qualified today. Marcia, with your special journey speech, you did in 6 minutes and 58 seconds. Well done. Claudine, you did in 5 minutes and 50 seconds. Congratulations, you qualified with your speech about failure. I love it. I loved yours as well, Marcia. I loved all. Francisco, you qualified, but almost there. 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
I struggled.
You struggled, I noticed. And Giselle, you did in 7 minutes. Sharp. Congrats. So everyone is qualified for voting. I will open the poll. So we will do the poll now?
Yeah.
Toastmasters, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So let's run the poll. Just a second. Sorry. I have to remove Natalia as the fifth speech because we changed it, right? So now we are open for voting.
Yep.
This is the website for those that are here for the first time, slido.com. The hashtag is City0101. And now,
02.
0102, yes. I'm not nervous today. I don't know why I changed the number. I'm getting better and not becoming nervous. That's why I love Toastmasters.
Is it in the WhatsApp group or no?
It is not in WhatsApp group, but I can, let me see.
I can send it.
You can
Yeah,
do it,
yes,
please.
sure.
Thank you.
Is it fine?
Camila? Hello? Can you help? Camila?
It's difficult for me. Send the group.
I'll hand it to you back. Thank you.
Thank you, Luciana. On the meanwhile that we vote, we can go. I open season for drinking water, chatting a little bit, and going to the bathroom. So let's go. Just 5 minutes. Now it's 8 o'clock. 8:05. Everybody here. Thank you.
He's worried with the time.
Camila, try to vision.
I sent. She can't see. In the first moment, Hawaii. Hawaii. It's. Where's Hawaii? Where's Hawaii?
He left.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Anyone wants to vote?